Today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute caddy out of recycled aluminum cans. It's really easy, and these are the supplies that you're going to need. A glue gun, just to glue everything together. Something to cut your paper with. Some glue sticks for your glue gun. A paintbrush and Mod Podge. Some recycled cans. And some paper to cover up the cans. Also, you're going to need a Lazy Susan. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how I covered these cans really quickly. I save all of my cans. It's actually kind of a problem. Casey got mad at me the other day and said, get rid of some of these cans or do something with them. We had so many, so I recycled some of them and kept some to make this cute caddy. I just love making things out of old things that you would normally throw away. Okay, so I just kind of stuck with like a pink, black, and purple theme for this. And so I'm just taking my paper, and what I first did was I measured the can, and then using my paper cutter, I just cut it out to the right length. Then I'm just going to use my Mod Podge. And I'm just going to put a thin layer of Mod Podge on my can and then put the paper on. You can also spray paint your can if you want, just to add a little more to it. I kind of like knowing that it's a recycled can. I kind of like that look, so I just left it silver, but you can spray paint them too. Okay, then just working in sections, I'm going to take my paper, smooth that down. You really want to make sure your paper is as smooth as possible and as secure as possible in each section before moving on. So just really smooth that down. Try to work any bubbles out. And I'm just going to apply a little more Mod Podge. And after it's dry, you can either cover it with Mod Podge or just put it on like this. When you cover it with Mod Podge, it's just going to seal that in and protect the paper. And you can get the gloss finish, or there's a matte finish, and also a few different finishes if you don't like the shiny look. So I'm just going to leave mine. I'm not going to cover it with Mod Podge, just so that I can put this together really quickly. Okay, so I'm using different sizes of cans to give it more of a stacked look. And I'm going to start with my big one in the middle. And then using the different sizes, I'm just going to kind of stack them around this big one, and I will show you what I mean. So I'm using hot glue. If you want to use a different kind of glue, that's great. E6000 would work really well too. So I'm just going to start by gluing my cans on. Okay, one more thing that I wanted to mention is that there's going to be a seam where your paper overlapped, and that's where I'm going to put the hot glue, just so that you can hide that. It will go right against that middle can and you won't even be able to see it. Okay, so once you have all of your cans glued onto your big can, we're going to be gluing it to this Lazy Susan. And you can use one that you already have, or you can get them, I know they have them at IKEA and at Bed Bath & Beyond. You don't have to use it. I think that this is cute on its own, but I just think that that is nice to have that because it will swirl around and then you can get whatever you need in your caddy. Another thing you can do with your Lazy Susan is spray paint it. I think that that would be really cute too. So now I'm just going to put some hot glue down at the bottom of my can. All right, and then just glue that to the middle. And that is it. Such a cute and easy, fast craft idea. And there's so many fun things you can do with this. You can fill it full of hair things. I think that's what we'll be doing, is putting this in the bathroom, and we're going to put our brushes in here and our hair things, bobby pins. That's why I wanted a small one. You can also put craft supplies in there. I think I'm going to make another one and put craft supplies in there so that they're easy to find. Also, you can take this with you on a picnic. You can put some flowers in the middle, fill it full of napkins, forks and knives, straws, and even toothpicks to take with you on any picnic. There's so many fun things that you can do with this idea. Okay, you guys, that is it. I hope that you were able to follow along with me while we made this cute caddy. Please let me know if you create it. I would love to see pictures on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.